Hello everyone, welcome to this reading. So today's pick a card reading will be about how does the person on your mind feel about you. First, I will get a look at the current energies between you two so that you can understand better if this reading is meant for you or not. And then I'm going to dive deep into how do they feel about you. So please only take the messages if they resonate with you and leave the rest. These messages are only meant to bring you some clarity and acknowledge the things, help you acknowledge the things that you already know. And also, I just want to mention that this is a timeless reading, so whenever it finds you, then these messages are for you. So, without further ado, this is going to be group number one with the lapis lazuli. And this is going to be group number two with the strain crystal on it, gemstone. And this is going to be group number three. Did I say two or three? Okay, this is group number two, this is group number three. And for group number three, there is a clear quartz. So you can pause the video if you haven't selected yet. You can do your selection in any way that feels most comfortable and attuned for you. And then you're going to find the timestamps down in the description box. And then I'm going to see you at your group. Hello, group number one. Welcome to your reading. So, if you have chosen this file with the radiant wise spirit tarot and the lapis lazuli on it, then this is going to be a reading. So, before I start with your reading, I want to share the messages I felt during your meditation. But I just want to give a heads up that please only take the messages if they resonate with you. So there might be some specific messages in here. So do not try to force the messages because it came pretty specific. I saw like a forest, like in the dark, kind of like a pitch dark, and there was like one tree there, and a tree has some kind of like a little door. I really don't remember, to be honest, if there was like that kind of like a gate through the tree in the Alice in Wonderland, but that is how I kind of felt. So it seems like there is another kind of like a reality for you, but that reality is like in the same timeline. But that gave me a whole understanding of you and the person on your mind might have actually different expectations in life from the relationship. So some like a compatibility thing might be an issue there. And I feel like you might feel that you are not fully understood or appreciated in this relationship. So I also feel like your uniqueness might not be fully understood by this person. But as I said before, just a very general message. I really usually don't want to bring that kind of like a cut through kind of like a things before even getting into the cards. But let's just jump into the cards and actually let's see what is going on. Before I start with your tarot, I actually would like to get your oracle cards to see the general energy between you right now. Although I'm super excited to use about this new deck of mine. But let's see. Group number one, what's the current energy between you and the person on your mind? What's the... Okay, we got two cards and there was like expect powerful change when I cut the deck, but I lost it. So the end of a tough cycle approaches and hold your vision. So I feel like you might even feel that there was a missed opportunity. I'm not quite sure if there was really a missed opportunity in this connection, but I don't believe that there is anything, missed. Like everything is always as it's supposed to be. But that might be your perception of the occasion of the things. I don't see that the things were actually a smooth ride in this connection. Like I do not know if it was a long-term connection, there might have been, but even if it was a long-term, I feel that there wasn't like a specific title to it, or you haven't agreed on like the type of the connection, like even if you did, like, it was still not exactly satisfying you. Like, and there was lots of bumps in the road that I'm seeing. This hold your vision, I'm not quite seeing this as saying that hold your vision with this connection. I'm more of seeing that hold your vision about what you want to manifest in your life in terms of love, because you are going to get it. And I'm feeling, I'm kind of hearing from your spirit guides that they are acknowledging that it was a tough cycle for you, but you I don't I do not like saying that or hearing that, but like I'm also hearing that, but you are also making it harder for yourself as well with this end of a tough cycle approaches. Your guides literally want the cycle to end for you because they are acknowledging how hard it was. Like, you are a very determined person. At the same time, I was feeling with your meditation that you're very like a sensitive and empathic person as well. That's why it was feeling like your uniqueness might not be fully appreciated by that person. And either from your side and mostly from the other person's side, there might be some fixations, some stubbornness there. Like, I know the best, and like my way or the highway, kind of like a thing, not so like a strong or in a detrimental sense, but like even like seeing things from a different point of view, or seeing things from your point of view might be kind of challenging in the situation that it seems like actually in here. Capricorn might be also important, either in your chart, your sun sign, or the person's on your mind sun sign or their chart. Also, any kind of fixed signs. Let me try to remember. So, Leo, Scorpio, was a Taurus there, and Aquarius, I guess. Please just correct me if I'm saying it wrong again. I have to check them again. Yeah, for some reason, I want to check this actually. Where are the books that I've put actually for the fixed moon? I just want to read them through. Huh, yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, I was doubting, but I just opened the book and it was there. Okay. There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm with whatever situation you're in. The second, a very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could be well referring to the situation you're asking about. So if that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. So stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break the deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it is up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Yeah, I'm seeing that stubbornness from the both sides, but I'm also seeing that there are things out of your hands that you cannot actually change. So if you have a tendency to understand this message in a sense that, oh, I can change the situation, I can do something, all you can do and all you can change is your perception of the situation and how things are, and to accept them as they are, basically. So nothing is happened or nothing is not happened because of how you behave, how you think, or how you are. It is just that sometimes we are not compatible with some people in our lives. We just come across to awaken into each other, to the parts of ourselves that were still under the rug, that were still not shed a light into. So there's always a purpose, but I'm feeling that you have been prolonging this connection more than your guys would like this connection to stay in your life. And we have confidence as your key, new moon and Leo at the bottom of the deck. You might be in Leo, maybe the person in your mind, I'm not sure, but this is just like a confirmation, some a confidence boost from your guys, actually telling that confidence is your key. You can do that. And I guess I'm seeing this. Oh, luck is on your side also. For some reason, I was just seeing it. Yeah, there's a lot of fiery energy here as well. But let's see. I would like to actually get messages from this Lover's Oracle deck as well to see what's happening in this connection. What your guys would like to say about this connection. I'm gonna get two cards. I know they're pretty hard to shuffle, so I hope I'm not gonna get too stubborn about waiting for cards to fall out. This could take forever, so I promise not gonna do that. Okay. This one was, I never seen that, I guess. Wow, that's beautiful. I believe that this person thinks you're beautiful. They really love your, okay, we got three. They really love your face, and they really love your heart, how warm and loving you are, and they love your creative energy. Like, you are the divine feminine figure for them, regardless if they're the stage to actually accept it or not. You help them transform a lot, regardless of if they are brave enough and grounded enough to tell it to you so. But this is what you've done. Like, this is a fiery harden here. This is what you're bringing out into them. But like, I feel that there are a lot of triggers in this connection. So that was one of the reasons why you guys came together. And there are some writings around here. I get some kind of like is there something? All you see is me. All you see is you. Uh, light always shows you through something. There's something written in here. I do not know if there's something about letters, but mostly I'm getting past life vibes. I feel that there was some kind of unfinished business from your past life with that person. You might have been lovers again, but you guys are star seeds. Like, for some reason, I'm getting that. So your uniqueness, your presence, the coolness you bring to that person is related with your origins and your reincarnations into this earth as a star seed. So that person cannot put their finger on exactly, but you basically light up the room and you bring out that like calming presence. But at the same time, whenever something that beautiful happens to a person who has some quite amount of unhealed issues or a little bit close off or at the beginning of their healing journey, then that could trigger a lot more. But only time will tell, it says. Okay, so your guys are like directly saying just give it time. Like, do not please try to force anymore. This is again some solar plexus energy for me in here. This is your creativity. This is your authenticity. Your authenticity triggers this person. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is a gateway to the soul. You guys know there is something you would like to do. If you haven't let the fear take on, there is something you will be doing right now. So what is that? Because you know that like nothing is permanent in this world. If you really think that the fear would not be dictating your state of mind right now, what would you be choosing to do? Like, also you could try to start by literally feeling the fear all over your body and letting it out. It's not going to be pleasant at first, and I saw 1144. So that's like a very fundamental thing. Actually, you should be doing it, releasing the fear in terms of connection. It might be about your self-worth. They're all connected to our childhood, but like you might not have the best experiences when it comes to your love life already. So what kind of fears and limiting beliefs are holding you back is the biggest thing that you can actually start releasing out and realizing it. You can try to talk with your fear, like what it is you're trying to tell me, like what do you need from me, and try showing some compassion so that it's gonna know that it's safe to let it all out. So you're actually gonna be able to see all the things you have been suppressing. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. I get a little bit of chills around my crown side of my head. Like, I really do believe that this connection meant to come into your life at this time. However, I am seeing that there are a lot of dynamic changes needs to happen, and the sacred union is also one thing, like it confirms that there is something special about this connection, but it also tells you to kind of do not like hang up on those kind of expectations, or trying to control the outcome of the situations. The fact that the connection might be as sacred, uh, very well orchestrated, meant to happen, does not mean that it's had to stay in our life at this time of the life. It might come back, but right now, if something is not like feeling all of your wishes, then there is something wrong. More than a wrong, let me fix it. Like, there is something better. I'm mostly focusing on you right now, not this person, not another person. When I'm saying that there's something better, there is something better in terms of your state of inner peace, and like a peace of your mind and heart, basically, and also safety that I'm getting. You might not be feeling as safe enough as well, that fear. Okay, so let's see group number one. How does this person on your mind feels about you? Just this game in this position, like up or down. So, yep, there is something definitely hanging in there. That's very interesting that I'm just okay, this is the first time I'm like a couple of one of the first times I'm using this deck, but I never realized his look. I feel like your person's judgment is very clouded right now. So he's not sure what to do with. So Libra might be one of the important signs in this connection, but I feel like he is very firm and he's very stubborn about what he thinks. Changing his mind is a little bit like hard in that sense. Like there might be some little like a toxic masculinity patterns here as well, but he might be at a position of some sort. He might be some sort of an authority figure, or in your life you might realize that he might be coming as somehow manipulative as well, like, and nothing coming from bad intentions. It's because like this is how he was coming through life all along until this point. So this is what he knows to do the best. So he might not be so good at showing his love out or expressing it out loud, especially if he's a Libra. So they are not the best of it. The Libras can be considered as quite charming or flirty, but I'm not seeing that person's entertaining anyone. Like, it's just that their priorities are a little bit different in how they choose to express their emotions or not. Or how they are dealing with life is just like, so wait, like, it's my way. I know how to do it with like that. I want you in my life if you want it in this way. That kind of an energy that I'm getting. And Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is a very slow moving energy. That person really just takes their time. There might be some commitment issues in here as well. Like they might not be feeling as safe, or they might feel like they're gonna get, let's say they're gonna get chained, not like chain in a connection, but like getting into a partnership. That might be one of the things that scares them. And I just want to mention that that is not about you at all. I feel that that was a pattern of this a person that could come up with anyone. So how does this person on group number one's mind feel about them? Ooh, too much, isn't it? Tons. Okay, sums are okay, I'll get this too. I'll start getting more. So we got 3 of Swords and the 5 of Wands in reverse. So there might have been too many people's opinions involved, or you guys might have not so much of an alone time recently, or I don't know if you guys are in a distance, but like there was some conflict, and I'm seeing that this involves other people around as well. That created some heartache. So I don't see that you had a proper opportunity to actually exchange your words on one to one. So it feels like that hurt is created and stayed up in the air. So it feels like something came up from the blue. Like you already know that something was not good or feeling good or something was a little bit off, but like something happened off from the blue that actually caused things to burst a little bit. So this person is in the realization that right now the hurt, the source of the hurt, like you were not trying to hurt them. I believe that that person was always in this realization, but he is right now seeing that the clutter on his mind, the people, the friends around him, were the ones that was actually hurting him. I'm seeing that this person is going through some kind of awakening right now. Like you triggered this awakening in this person, and he said about how things. I just want to say turn out. I don't want to say end. I'm not sure, but there was definitely a lot of influences. So this person is uncluttering anything that is not serving for in their life. And I believe that you guys were always seeing this, like what was not best for him, or you were always feeling it, but you never speak it out a lot to that person. So I guess when I'm saying that, you already know what I mean if you're resonating until this point. So that this person's right now coming into awareness of this effects, what was hurting them. Again, like it is very slow moving. This guy is very slow moving, or like guy in terms of like the regardless of gender. How does this person feels about group number one there, guys? Your angels and higher self. Woof. Tower, we got lots of cards coming in this direction. I mean, I get it like once in 3-4 readings or something, maybe even less. What are we having? Okay. So something definitely happened out from the blue, and this person, the fact that the cards keep coming in this kind of neutral direction, this person is staying as neutral as possible. They are staying as silent as possible. They are trying to take as least action as possible so that nothing is gonna turn up into their ass. I'm sorry. So, but let me tell you something, this is not working in that way. Nothing is gonna work in that way. The karma is kind of coming back and kicking their ass somehow. Like it's more than a karma. I don't definitely I don't see that this person's having bad intentions or something. No. It's just like what I mean by karma is that everything until this point they have been avoiding, they have been building up, they have been like sweeping under the rug, they are coming back and kicking their ass right now. That's why if something happened and you have been removed from this connection, your guys are protecting you literally. They do not want you anywhere near these people right now. I'm getting whole chills. Oh, whoever is watching this collective group number one, oof, I'm getting all chills all over right now through my legs. So yeah, you're safer right now. This person's going for an ego death, and you are safest and most happiest by being as further away from this person at the current moment. Group number one, literally. You're being protected very much. The Page of Cups. There might be an apology coming from this person as well about their behavior, but I'm seeing that even if that comes soon enough, or you talk again, if the connection is kind of on hold, or you're like, if there's maybe no contact, but if you're still in a rare contact a little bit, this might be like he might come with an apology, but this is not what you deserve. Like, I mean, this is always good that he's very genuine about the apology, but it does not mean that he's healed or something. It's just that he's coming into realization and he really cares about you. That's why he just want to acknowledge that, you know, he knows that you deserve better, and he never wanted to treat you in this way. I'm saying he, but like take it as it resonates. Like that person, he or she didn't want to like treat you in this way, and very feel sorry about how things turn out. But that person is going through some issues, so this kind of like a thing. But it's very genuine. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. So that person's reminiscing a lot about the past, a lot about the good times that they've spent with you right now. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, actually, I was intending to get cards about what are their intentions, but let me see. I just want to get two cards about their intentions about you. What is their intentions for group number one? And I just got two, and there was Magician. So they want the cycle to end, and they want to come as a king. You know, we saw the Page of Cups, and now there's a king. So Page of Cups is the position that they're in right now, their energy, but they want to come as a king. And when I cut the deck, there was Magician there. So they literally want to end this cycle, but they know that they had to end it before, because the things are all like, you know, everything that they have been suppressing, as I said before, they're coming and kicking their ass right now. So they have to fix it first. They knew that, and they need emotional stability for that one. But what their intention is basically heal themselves first and then come back to you later on. And he is getting more and more of an idea about what they need to do in order to heal themselves, how balanced they have to be, how mature they have to be to match with your energy, actually. Okay. Yep, we have Chariot. Like, I mean, as long as he's or she is that much of determined about healing themselves, this is a more than a fast forward energy. This is going to be more than a fast forward moving energy compared to the Knight of Pentacles we were keep seeing. But let's see, like, what is kind of like a possible. Okay, what's like a possible next in this connection for you guys? What's the possible feature for this connection for you, group number one? I don't want to stuck so much on the feature energies, but engagement, and that came in reverse. I'm going to take the reversals. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, but with the reverse position, I'm seeing that there is like a break coming. If you guys have been named some things already, like made some kind of like a commitment within each other or something, so I'm seeing that things are a little bit like progressing in the backstage for the soon feature at least, because I'm really seeing that you're very much protected and you're like taken away from this messy energy that this person is experiencing right now. Whoops. Yeah, past life relationships. Haven't I mentioned that? So you have known each other before, group number one. That's why there's that much of a passion and intensity and everything you're feeling about him or her. Oh, next card, please. Ooh, okay, we got two. Oh, yeah, retreat, exactly. So this is kind of what's coming next. It's time to disconnect from the world, and I'm seeing that this is happening for you. Like, you guys are going through like a retreat, a stage like. It seems like mostly separate from each other and love yourself first. Yeah, this is the reason why you're going through that. Love yourself. Self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, there was this issue about self-love at first. This is one of the reasons that why this like break, separation, or on and offs were just basically happening, and it had to happen because. You cannot just basically learn and come into this understanding while you're still in each other's presence, unfortunately. If this is resonating until now, I wish that we could be able to understand it while just under being this presence of this that person that we really wish to be with, etc. But like it does not work like that, unfortunately. So, especially if we have codependent patterns, etc. So this like a break might be very much handy that I'm seeing. But let's see your advice, group number one, before I close with your reading. What your guys would like to tell you? What's your advice? Oh, transformation. I told you, but I guess it was with this card at first. Wait. So there was those transformations with the butterflies that you have transformed this person. You have like triggered and be a reason for this transformation for this person first, but also you're transforming within yourself as well. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Like you guys are here on this earth for a reason. So your energy, like your starseed energy, your roots, they bring out the beauty in the world. Like your presence basically elevates the vibrations. So that's what's needed the most. So you need to focus on yourself at this moment. Give some self-love. Work on self-love and do the things that feeds your soul, like finding your passions, basically working on it. And something about the Egypt as well, like goddesses, like call out the goddesses, like you can do some meditation around that to see which one is actually talking to you. And there are also some very beautiful, like pick a card readings about the messages from the goddesses. If you just write it on the YouTube as well, you can find it out. Maybe there are also some things there for you too. Just want to put that one here. But yes, so this is all I got for you, group number one. I hope that it was helpful and let's see, hope or not that it was resonating, but I really wish that this messages bring you some kind of clarity, peace of heart and mind. Like please only take the messages if they resonate with you and leave the rest. And again, these were only to confirm what you already know and bring some clarity and bring them into your attention as well. But I'm really wishing you an amazing rest of your week. Please take care of yourselves. You're the most important one in any kind of relationship. So, hope to see you next time. Until then, bye bye. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading. So, if you have chosen this pile, use tarot with the string on it, then this is going to be your reading. So, before I start with your reading, I'd like to share with you those short messages that I felt during your meditation. And please take them only if they resonate. They might be specific, so leave the rest behind if they don't feel like it's fitting for your situation or you. So, I felt like I literally heard like I saw the sun card and I felt like a new beginning. So new beginning is coming, and I get the sense that entertainment as well, like something good is gonna happen, entertaining. And I also see that you guys are quite like a balanced people, and you're very patient actually. So you usually don't dwell into the negativity. You're not that kind of like a person, and I also feel so hurt like running like sprint long sprint. So I don't know if something is into running or in the like a competition or athleticism, though like I feel like you guys might be quite athletic. And also I heard like family celebration, so I don't know if something is coming up or not, but let us start with your reading, group number two. So before I start live shuffling your tarot cards, I actually would like to start with the oracle cards from the Moonology deck to see the current energy of this connection with the person on your mind so that you can know better if this reading is for you. So what's the current energy between the person on group number two's mind and them? What's the current energy in this connection there, guys? Communication is a key. I feel like there might be some communication blockages. Is it so? Like I usually don't get like reversals, but this came in reverse. I'm not gonna take it, but communication is definitely the key. So some person like someone in this connection might be a little bit switching up, like from one side to another. Maybe the behavior might be a little bit inconsistent, though I really don't feel so much of like a problem. But let us see. Is it Nemo and Gemini? Like, I mean, it's definitely something about Yeah, I'm just getting the vibes of a little bit like inconsistency. Like they might be very flirty at one day, another day like pulled off. But let's see, like a personal issue reaches resolution. Like something about the communication, like all of the blue colors are very much indicative of the throat chakra. I'm not seeing that this is coming from your side, though. I cannot just directly tell you right now that, okay, maybe you need to, like unblock your throat chakra or work on it. You can do so, but I feel like this is not you indicative of a problem, because whatever is that, that was causing like ups and downs in your emotions. And I told you that I feel you guys are quite grounded, so something was really a little bit like off the spec a little bit. It's time to take action. Yeah, something was a little bit stagnant for a while. So there's this huge passion within you. Like I'm kind of getting like disrespect. I do not know if you feel like this was a little bit disrespectful to you or not. Maybe you're also like having a hard time to express your feelings or opinions whenever you got a little bit angry or agitated. But yeah, confidence is your key. Let's get one more card about what's the current situation in this connection with number two. What's the current energy in this connection? I guess I got this one more time. You're good enough. Full Moon in Virgo. I feel that you might be giving a lot and not receiving so much back in turn. So there needs to be equality in this connection, and there hasn't been. So that has to be spoken out loud. So whatever, like the give and take, it is energy. It might be material things, like take it whatever is resonates. It might be creating time, which is also an energy. Money is also an energy. But yeah, so if you have been making yourself available, but not seeing that consistency from the other side, so that is the imbalance in here. Yeah, a win-win outcome is forecasted in this situation, but something needs to change that I'm feeling. I really don't know how much is resonating until this point, but really, let's see. I did that for group number one, so I quickly want to check this new moon in Gemini as well. It says that a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And New Moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you have been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes need to communicate. Like, I do not know if you guys are moving your house, like moving out or moving into a different place, etc. But there is some kind of celebration coming in related with your, like a fourth house related with your home environment. But okay, I would like to get also two cards from this Lovers Oracle deck to get more clarification about what's going on in this connection with the person on your mind group number two. What's going on in this connection with the person on your mind group number two? Yeah, I just start feeling a little bit down. Like maybe you also feel a little bit off recently because of this. And you know, you have such a gentle and a pure heart that you don't want to hurt anyone. So I feel like you might be keeping to yourself most of the time. I'm gonna get this. No, I'm gonna get, okay, this too. I always want to get two cards, and I get three. So let's start with this one. You have a pure heart. You might be an earth angel as well, resonating by being an earth angel. If you have been gone through like lots of hardships or feel like not fitting in much, or always feel the need of like helping people out and having a genuine love for like human, even though you see their defaults, even though you see their shadows and the weaknesses, you still understand why it's coming from, where is it coming from, and you still have love and hope. So that might be one indication. But it says that when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. I feel that you guys are basically reincarnating several times, and you are basically destined and contracted to have relationships. And I saw like 0808 as well, you can check its meaning, but this is one of your contracts and karma. So you are getting into the life of those people basically to awaken and heal them. There's something else. So there are those kind of also past life connections, that this might be also one thing you're like reincarnated and re-experiencing it. Maybe they were not your lover in your past life, or one of your past lives, but like there is a reason. So one of your biggest mission in this time of the earth is basically also fulfill the contracts, fulfill the relationships that you intended to fulfill, and get into interaction with them, if that makes sense, if I could make that sense. So you might be getting some flashbacks, deja vus, whenever you come into contact with people like your friends, let's say, people you met out from the blue. You feel like there's already a sense of knowing, that if you feel like it's always so easy for you to actually get in connection with someone, even if you just know them new, even if you just met with them. Maybe you have been struggling a lot if you were when you were a kid about that, like a social communications, etc. If you were a black sheep, but since you start awakening, I feel like this is getting easier and easier for you. It's just because most people that you're coming into contact with in this life, I feel like you already know them from your past lives. I never got this message from this card before, but let's see. There's a masculine energy in here. He doesn't show off their emotions much. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I feel like you need to hear it, because I don't think that he tells it or she tells it. So they are very much closed off, ISO 1010, and they do not like to show off their emotions, unfortunately. Versus you. You are the beauty. You are one with the earth. And this is also one thing, a reminder for you to get grounded and open up your heart chakra. When I was just like intending for you, like I said one specific thing that help group number two to open up their heart chakra as well. Like I never said that before for any kind of collective reading for anyone when I try to cleanse the energy of the cards. But that might be one thing you want to work on as well, because there's lots of grain in here as well. It says that close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Yes, group number two. I believe that this is very much resonating with your good enough message. And then my throat chakra, it started getting like very like itchy and a little bit like painful. And I'm not sick now. So really like trying to work on your throat chakra might also like help in terms of your vibration, so it can help the other person as well to see you that confident in your energy. But let's see group number two right now. Like, how does the person on your mind feel about you? How does the person on your mind feel about group number two? Whoops. Okay, Tower. It wasn't sure to come upwards or downwards, but yeah, so that came in reverse. That person's resisting. That person's stubborn, like might not be like so stubborn in the nature, but that person's resisting right now. Like are there some addictions related with that person? Like anything, let's say workaholism, alcohol, drugs, heavy gaming, or escapism in any means. Like when things start getting deeper, they might just stir away. So if you have been resonating with the fact that like on and off behavior, one day flirty, the other day pulls away, etc. So if you have been resonating with that, that person might be in the escapism mode that I'm feeling. So everything feels like crumbling down for them inside, but they are keeping it so good together on the outside. So you might have even no idea about what's actually happening in this person's life, because they might have a strict father. One thing I'm getting, even if they like a girl or a boy, it might affect them more if they're male, but they are not together inside. Regardless of how they are showing it off to the world, to the youth, they are not together. You might be feeling most of so resentful a little bit, that even if you don't want it so, which I really do believe that you don't want it so, but you feel a bit resentful that that person might be treating you in the same way as if they treat other regular friends or something. You just want to feel special. Yeah, the veil. Like, something needs to change. I do not know how much that person's aware of it. I'm just getting like heads on heels kind of like oof, image from them. It's just like, like in the astral projection, or you're in a dream state, etc. You get you lost your touch with the reality, what's happening. Sorry, gosh, my throat is really burning. Okay. So it's just that this person has a lot on their mind, clouded judgment and everything. So they really need to get themselves grounded. And you being giving your energy and giving your access to that person, this might be one thing that ungrounds you as well. Is it a word, ungrounds? Okay. But let's see, how does this person feels about you? Chariot, 7. The 16th is up to 7 with the tower in here. And Chariot is another 7. There's definitely a purpose that why you guys come together. Like, this person want to move forward. Like, most of all, like they want things to move forward, but I'm not sure how balanced place they are in. I really don't think that they're in a balanced place. But one thing, rather than Chariot indicating a fast move forward, I see an exception in here. It feels like they see how powerful you are and they want to get benefit from it. Like, not in a bad sense. Like, it's just that your aura and your presence is so confident and so loving, so feminine and beautiful. So they're like, I want to be there. But I don't see that that's coming from a grounded place, because what could they offer you in return is what I'm wondering. I don't see that they can offer you in return anything, because I see that that is you. And I see that this is how they feel about you. Like, you can manifest anything you want. ISO 1551. Please, I feel like you guys are getting incredible amount of signs, but you might be disregarding them. 1551 is just like also, it's just like a mirroring number. So there's some mirroring happening in this connection. Whatever he feels or she feels in even like a lower vibrational sense, that affects you. Please remove yourself and your energy from their access for a while. Even try for a day and tell out loud to your guys that I do not want him or her, like a person X, to have an access to my energy. I only keep love frequency around me, and anything that is not of love is going to transform and dissolve into the love frequency. So you just do not accept any kind of access to your energy field from a lower vibrational sources, regardless of whom the source is. So they see you magnetic. They see your power. Even if you don't sometimes believe that you can like manifest everything, or they might not see you as such because they do not show it to you. They do. They acknowledge, but they do not show it off or tell you. 8 of materials in reverse. I feel like first of all, this person might feel like you have a lot of options, but you only make yourself available to them, so they might not feel that you're not going to go anywhere. Very weird message to get from this card. But also, I feel like they don't feel as competent as you are. They might be comparing themselves to you, materialistically as well. How does this person feel about group number two? Five of voices and muse of voices. A lot of air energy in here. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius might be important in this connection. You're your person. They know that they put you in kind of like a stalemate position, and they wanna bring out this like olive branch, but I'm not sure how effective or genuine it's going to be, because I'm not sure how much that person is in touch with their emotions, to be honest. And guys, I'm just a little bit doubting about myself right now, to be honest, when I'm just giving this reading, though I just want to, keep talking without thinking. But I feel like you don't trust yourself. You don't trust how you feel, what your intuition is telling you. This is all about the thing I was telling about the signs. You are getting repetitive signs with the numbers, whatever it is, however your guide's speaking to you, through the YouTube readings, through pick-up cards, through songs, movies, your own thoughts, like anything it could be, but you just disregard it because you don't trust it. Please do trust it. That's why you need to ground yourself, because whenever you're really grounded down into the earth, then you're not gonna have this a fear or overthinking. You're gonna realize when your mind takes over and what is not actually a guidance for you, but it's your own thought, and it's like your mind created, your ego created, and that's not true. But most of all, this person likes to show. They might be Libra or Aquarius, or really. They likes to show. They like art, they like the beauty of things, etc. But there is some shadowness to that. Like they are like hiding and keeping things under the rug. They are really only showing off to the surface level, but they are not sharing deeper enough to really let and keep other people in, especially people like you, like who are extra sensitive or empathic, who can understand and tap into the emotions and actually require some emotional connection and intellectual. But that person is very smart and intellectual, that I can feel, see. However, like this emotional component is not there, and they know the situation that they are putting you in, but they're not speaking it out loud. Even through their actions, they might not be showing it. Even whenever they apologize or like want to make it up, it might not sound like so much enough for you, and you might be questioning yourself that, am I being ungrateful, or you're not. Like it is not much of like enough. We have Fool in reverse. Yeah, that person doesn't like to take risks or go into the unknown. Like as something is crumbling down, they know that they need to change their point of view, but they are not there. They're not the kind of a person that's going to take a risk towards something that they do not have an idea about, at least at this moment of a time. So, yeah, I want to get two cards about what are the intentions of this person on your mind for you, group number two. What are their intentions? Oh, I got two. Six of emotions and Knight of voices. That person is gonna come fast. Okay, take it only please if it resonates. I hear emotional manipulation. I do not know why I'm getting this from this two card combination, but I do. So they are gonna come in fast, but it is your judgment to basically understand what is what, like if it's really genuine or not. Because like mostly the look on her face that I'm getting in here, hope you can see, she is like a little bit contented, like she's not fully happy, like something is still missing. So like your inner child, like try to connect with your inner child actually, to see what you actually need. Like if you keep putting up with many things in relationships that you do not want exactly, there is a reason. Like you feel like you are kind of attached to what they could give you, because you haven't been able to provide them for yourself. But just finding that out, pointing that out, what you think that you cannot provide it for yourself, that you're looking out from an external party, is the one thing that is going to allow you to not put up in any kind of bullshit, let's say. So if you think that, for example, you need a love, like very basically from a person, then why do you think that you cannot give that love to yourself? If you want, let's say, a company, uh, do you feel like there are not enough genuine connections in your life, for example? So you might want to rethink about your circle. So you're not fulfilled about connections in your life, but that doesn't mean that it is necessarily a romantic connection or partnership you're looking out for. I mean, it is eventually going to come up if this is what you want, and a very true and deserving one for your beautiful soul. But you might not be in desperate need of it. If you're looking out for an adventure, how can you create that one for yourself? Like, so on and so on. Yeah, Eight of Emotions in reverse. Like, I will just say one thing, that person's gonna stay as long as you allow them to stay. But it is a question for you that how much fulfilling it's going to be for you. So let me get I just wanted to get a card about what's next, kind of coming in this connection and let your friends help you. So that says I ask for and accept support from others. So if your friends around you that you wanted to like talk about this situation or get help about this situation, etc., that is a sign for you. Okay, so yeah, so release your ex. Uh, the time has come to clear your energy. I told you, clearing your energy. There's a lot of mirroring energies happening. I don't know if you guys are, it seems like you're kind of in like on and off kind of like a situation. So it is time to release that energy from your field. Even for a day, as you saw, as I cannot speak. Clear throat chakra, please. Oh my God. And like let your energy be away from this person's energy just for a little while because that is affecting your judgment even. So yeah, even for a day, just speaking out loud to your guys that I do not allow this person's energy to have any access to mine. And you deserve love, definitely. You are lovable. I'm going to keep it upright. That came in reverse, which says that, which very much confirms what I was saying. Like, if you resonate with the message that you're keeping up with something, what is the reason for that? What are you keeping up with? Why are you keeping up with? What is that you cannot give it to yourself? The love, I mean, there's plenty of it there. And friends, I mean, the true genuine connections, like at least from my experience, I know that when I felt this true genuine connections around me, I totally stopped needing that, having someone to talk to just for a flirtatious way, only for a temporary time. Because, like, then that indicated that there was something very empty there I was trying to fulfill with something very temporary. So, if you resonated with that, that might be also your case. And let us get a last message as an advice for your group number two with your guys. Seriously. Okay, we got three cards. So you are already doing it. Oh, never got it before. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Please check your north node, like in which sign it is. So you can also like Google it more detailedly if you're not so much into astrology about like where you're meant to be. Because I have been talking about your life purpose a little bit as well from your past lives, like mostly that you're coming into interaction with people is one or only of your life purpose in this lifetime, basically as an earth angel. So please keep that, like a check that. I'm very much wondering if you want to share with me in the comments. I love it as well. Yeah, you're already doing it. I mean, but can you see that that lady is looking at this direction and the light in the tunnel is coming from here? So I saw 2121. Oh my God, is it the fourth like repetitive sign number I saw? I By the way, I definitely need to give a break after your reading. My throat is burning. But that lady, she is trying to manifest. She's manifesting, but like, I mean, she's not seeing the whole picture in here. What I'm getting from here. So you're already doing it. So please do not overthink it. It's about this connection as well. Please do not overthink it. You just keep gaining experience and understanding more and more. So you're already doing your life purpose basically. Here, unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Oh my God. Haven't I just said that? Does it mean any? I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read if there's anything more in here, basically. I'm wondering. And trust your path. You're already doing it. Trust your path. This is all about you. This is all about your path. Like, this is not about this relationship. This whole reading is all about you. Everything was always all about you. It is your life purpose, literally. So it says that if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? It means that if you feel that there is no fear, if you wouldn't have any fear of an outcome, or try to control an outcome, what would you be doing? I said the same thing to group number 1 as well. Okay, let's see the unbound. Wow. 108. So it says that it is time to release all soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that you're ready to release. Ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It's time to unwind from them. This is the life in which you free yourself from trauma of past lives. This is a life in which you free yourself from trauma of past lives. So what old ways of being have an expiry date? When you name them, you claim them and they stop holding power over you. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. So for example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice would have served you by keeping you safe. So in order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. Might be in terms of your friends. So it's time to unbind from old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. I mean, I love the resonance in this reading. So if you guys have been resonating with this message, I will really love to hear from you down in the comments if you feel like so. But yeah, in general, everything is about you, group number 2, literally about you and no one else. It is about you. It's your beautiful energy. It's your beautiful presence. But I hope you like this reading. I hope they bring you some like clarity of mind and heart, and like open up your heart a little bit. You can just work on your heart chakra as well with the yoga too, heart chakra yoga and heart chakra meditations. But if you like the reading, I'll appreciate if you give it a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. But I really wish that you take care of yourselves and hope to see you next time. Until then, bye bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you have chosen this pile, Vice Versa Tarot, with the clear cards on it, then this is going to be a reading. So before I start with your reading, I'd like to share with you what I felt during your meditation, and they can be general messages, so only take whatever it resonates and leave the rest. I just saw some like a sea scenery, so you guys might love to be around sea, or you grew up by the sea as well. Because I was hearing this By the Sea song by the Sweeney Todd. Maybe you love the movie, and I feel like that's a specific message. You guys might have some emotionally unavailable parents while you were growing up. So right now you're in the awareness of the fact that what you don't want to do and what was the thing you need to heal. So you're already further ahead on your healing journey, especially about emotional availability. And and what was happening around your home life. There's a lot of clarity coming into that for you, I'm seeing. And also, I felt like you guys are looking out for some adventure recently, or like change of scenery or something like that. But these are the general messages, so I'll dive deep into your reading. But before I shuffle your tarot cards, I will get some oracle messages first about the current energy of this connection in your mind, group number three, because I want to get more understanding, and you can also like help yourselves more about if this reading is really for you or not. But let's see, group number three. What is the current energy between you and the person on your mind? Okay. Don't let pride get in your way. Did you guys have some kind of like discussions? It's not even an argument, but like some disagreements. Yes, that's the word. Disagreements, and like some part actually let their ego down and come down to earth, and that actually created some kind of positive scenery. A Leo might be significant for you. So someone's ego came up in one of the recent discussions that has happened between you two. But like one side was acting very maturely, that really calmed down the situation. Come on, too many. Oh my god. Okay. That wants to come out. So a new romantic cycles begin, new moon in Libra. So Libra and Leo might be important signs, but after that discussion, I guess that cleared out for you, for your mind, that what you kind of want in a relationship, not like a whole package, but what is one of the most important things you would like in a relationship, like regardless if it's going to be with this person or not. But since the fact that that person showed that kind of like a maturity, or you showed a maturity and they were willing to let their ego down and actually accept what you were talking or giving to them, is actually was a very positive sign for you, that okay, yeah, this has a green light, like this could like worth investing more energy into, because there's very flirtatious time in here that I feel like already with this person. Yeah, this is a little bit different for you, like it is a free, but there's like a trust as well. And yes, let me, for some reason, I keep just reading them for all. So I just want to see this new moon in Libra. Yes. So it said that give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. So compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there is a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning. Yeah, this is about what I felt. It's very weird, but I feel like something came up, but it's just it come to a resolution in a nice way. Like it was nearly at a point that oh, things got that happened actually. But yeah, so, and if that's the case, that the chances are this will be a healthy and well balanced connection. In anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or your personal life. So, Libra is a sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish, it won't get you anywhere at this time. Wow. Like, sorry. Okay. I needed to get a sip of water back. If you guys got used to being in relationships that you can openly talk about your needs, or even if you start doing that recently, or you have been always doing that, it was not well received. That person didn't understand, and there was no reciprocation, etc. This is different than I feel. That's a beautiful energy. I love it for you, group number three. Let's see what else your guys would like to tell about this connection. What else your guys would like to tell you about this connection? Okay, these cards, the Lover's Oracle, they are not so easy to shuffle, but I'll get this. I'll get 2 more cards for you, group number. I'll get this. Oh, they're always like 2 people. Let me give 1 more shuffle. And oh my god, okay. I literally did not look at the cards when I was taking them, but there are like 2 people in all of the cards. I mean, you guys are very much connected. There's a lot of passion here. Sexual chemistry. Yep. You guys might be, I'm not sure. At first, I get a side that they might be same sex as well. Take it as it resonates. Wow, this just feels like everything is so much awakened in this connection. Like whenever you guys are together, like something sparks in your souls. Like it's so comforting. Like everything is matching. You love cuddling and everything. So that's nice. Let's see. A sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. It's one kind of clarification about this connection. So yeah, this union, this meet up with this person is basically meant to be. That's like orchestrated for you. That has been agreed for you by the 2 of you before you reincarnated in this earth, basically. It might be his first incarnation too, I'm not sure. I feel like you're older soul than him. So let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. That is beautiful. Yeah, that's what I was kind of talking about, isn't it? When I just saw this card at the bottom of the deck, it was just like, this is a bit different. Like, it feels like there is this trust at the same time, but it feels like a free, like it is different that I cannot even just explain right now, because you also feel like this a little bit different than when I got used to. So I'm not quite sure what to think about or put my fingers on around that, but. This is beautiful. I see that both of you are type of people that really values their personal space and their energy. Like you learn, and maybe you are more clear about your healing journey, what you expect in a relationship, etc. You have more intensive understanding. I feel like you're more ahead in your healing journey compared to the person on your mind, group number 3, but still he's clear or she's clear on his or her intentions as well. So they are not in or out of like a like on and off kind of like a game. They're like all in when they're in. So they might be also seeing right now if it's still of a beginning of a relationship, that if it's like worth the invest in or not. So it seems like there's already like positivity around that. Yeah, you like doing your own things. You do not feel offended when you need time from each other, though you might miss each other. And yeah, passion. So a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. Yep, this is one of the activities you enjoy doing when you're together, I feel like. Okay, group number 3. So let's see. I'm sorry. My throat started to get very like burning a little bit. Started with the group number 2's reading, but hope it's gonna get better. Please, like, forgive my beautiful voice now. So group number 3, how does the person on your mind feels about you? How does the person? Oh, Fool. I came in reverse. What else? Not sure what to take. Okay, we got King of Wands. One more, please. We got Hermit and Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yes. That person might have quite muscular figures, like quite like a build-up arms as well. So it seems like this person has been in some kind of like a soul journey, and they have been healing as well too. So they do have their own kind of like understanding about what it means for them, when it comes to relationship, like what it means for them, like what kind of person they are looking out for, what it means, the emotional support, emotional availability, uh, giving each other space, etc. So they are at the same time evaluating. I feel like you're kind of doing the same as well. They might be more conscious about doing that one. So but they have their own hardship, like the fact that with the hermit card you can see his robe like it's like ripped. They have been in this hardship position, but they are graceful, so they are not that kind of a person that's going to develop into their own heart and own pity. No, like they just get lessons, they just learn it. And they actually do believe in spiritual side of the things as well. They're open to it. I just wanted to mention about that one as well. They are connected with the moon, as much as they do realize it or not. But I believe that this is kind of your presence, that you were always kind of like, actually, that's weird to say, like you were always there as a wise presence. But it's more so like, it just confirms me again that how much ahead you're in your healing journey. Maybe this was the one confirmation you need to hear only about yourself. Like it is nothing about to get like bringing some competition or comparison between you. Not at all. It's just like acknowledging that this person could actually love the things you could share if you choose so. So if you think that there are some unconventional things you would like to share, talk about your passions, etc., that person might be more open and interested in them, compared to what you're imagining on your mind. With the full card in reverse, that person's very precocious. Can you see the same dog in here? So they do have spirit guides around them. They're protecting them. But this person, when it comes to taking a leap of faith, they are very precocious. They do know they're vicious. So I feel like they might be kind of romantic as well. But they are not fool in that sense. Like it's not because they are not willing to take risks or go for it, like as if in the first full position. It is just that they have been through enough. You can see the resonance between the hermit and the fool cards in the flip positions. So they are calculated in that sense. But I don't feel like they're type of a person that's gonna make you feel in a sense of a weight or on hold situation as well. I feel like the progression of the things are quite contented already. But just like there's this precautionness of this person. But in overall, they are very stable. You might not see that king of one size of them so much, but they are quite like in a position in their job, like their presence is very much needed and well known in their position. They might be quite different around their friends, like compared to you. Maybe they're a little bit more like mushy and like emotional and they're with you, but they are actually different around their friends if you have seen them or not. But the thing is that their intentions are extra solid with you. I just want to get also, I'm also already gonna get some intention cards as well after this one, but it just came out right now. Like their intentions are very solid with you. Like I'm not just getting specific messages about how do they feel about you. I know that this was my intention and why you came to this reading. The thing is that they feel like very passionate about you, but I feel like you just need more understanding about them and about the energetic place and the place of life they're currently in, rather than understanding how do they feel about you. I guess like this is one of the messages that you need to hear the most right now. So I don't want to try to delve so much into how do they actually feel about you and try to be like more nosy about that, but let's see if I can be. Can we get a card about like how does group number three's person feels about them? How do they feel about them? Yes, we have Hangman. I feel like you came into their life and you're just bringing in so much new perspectives. Like you are helping them to see things up and down. And yeah, it's like emotion fulfillment in here. It's like, can you see the color resonance in here? So we have the dark times, like representing where they have been through, how do they deal with the things, where are they, etc. Versus like this is explaining them versus how do they feel about you. Like it's all about daylight. So they really do feel very positively about you. Like you light up their world basically whenever you're around them. They love your presence, they love your light-hearted energy, they love your perspectives and point of views. That's what I was saying. Like, if you guys really would like to share more about the areas that you're interested in, they will love it. And they love your hips, maybe your butt as well a little bit. They love your curves. Also, they love that how kind you are, like how compassionate you are. They think that you have this genuine feminine energy who could forgive anything and everything in the situation. That's also one of the things that you bring into their attention. I just feel a little bit like sentimental right now, in the sense that I want to cry, but there is nothing to cry. Oh gosh, that's so interesting. That person might be actually like feeling extra emotional with you. You know, there might be something they want to say, but they're holding back. So this is oh so pure, like they feel so pure with you. And one thing you're bringing out in them is that your lovingness and towards like people, like even if let's say someone did some bad shit, the fact that you can see that this is not about me, it's not personal, but it just reflects of like where they are in their journey, etc. This kind of point of view actually kind of fascinates them, and although they might have some resistances around it, like this actually changes their perspective, and that actually brought up to a lighter place in their life. They start like getting into more awareness of it recently, that I feel. Wow, guys, I love this. Really, I love this. Okay, so let's see. Which one? What do I get? Okay, I guess I'm gonna get messages from the Romance Angel deck about the next soon events, like what's next in this connection in a soon time. That's possible feature in this connection. I'm gonna take reversals. Let's see if it's not gonna change something, but too much. So what is a possible feature with this connection on group number 3's mind there, guys? I don't feel like they want to talk much about that, so I wouldn't be surprised if the cards will not indicate so much about the future events, but let's see. Okay, that is very interesting. Unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this connection going. Let's see. Oops. Okay, 2 on the floor. Wait. Okay. So attraction came in reverse, and let go of control issues came in reverse. Okay, very different message I'm getting right now. So you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So the thing is that with the unrequited love, attraction in reverse, and there was romantic feelings in reverse, etc. So one thing I'm getting is that group number 3. If you resonate with this message so far, and if you're gonna resonate with that, only take it in. You might have a tendency to, I guess the best word is a sabotage. It's just that you might start losing attraction a little bit, because like this is very different than what you got used to. But the thing is that I guess there is one question that you can ask yourself, that What I got used to, what I have been experiencing about my personal life, like relationships, um, were they like usually upsetting me? Were there always like something missing? So am I attracted to some dysfunctional things still because I don't feel so worthy enough of receiving what I actually deserve? Like, do I feel deserving enough having like a full attention of someone, like a full trust of someone, or extra love of someone? Like, do I feel deserving of someone who's gonna love me with everything, with my flaws, even the parts that I do not love about myself, about my body can be? Like, am I ready for it? So I feel like this, if you resonate with it, the unrequited love, the attraction reverse, etc., I don't see that this happening from your person sides. I feel like this is kind of related with you because it just represents with the lack of control issues. Like, you might not be allowing the situation to unfold naturally. There might be a tendency to go back to your old patterns in a sense. If you feel like this is so much of like unknown territory, etc. But I feel that if you guys would like to go on with it, it is like a very safe and loving connection. I get like a warmness vibes actually in here. Like it's all about you, you know, it's all in your hands, like how you feel. Like I feel like this person is already in. Like I cannot say all in because I see that they are very like also they are not a fool, this is for sure, but they would like to be all in. Like they are just like they would like to spend more time with you to see that if they can be actually all in or not. So I see that this is all from your side actually. Very, very interesting. So group number 3, let me get one advice message for you about this situation. What's the advice from your spirit guys about this connection, group number 3? Please give me clear cards. Yeah, control issues might be really wanting mirror. Who or what is triggering you? And trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I feel like I'm gonna read them, but there are some fears, I guess, like even through this loving energy. You might love peonies, by the way, or you might love their smell, so you might want to keep them around to calm you down. But one thing is that, and this is how your spirit guides are also connecting with you, that I feel, or ancestors. But who or what is triggering you? I feel like there's like a beautiful connection right now, or the beautiful feelings that are coming. They might just trigger some things out into the surface, and it's just that if you haven't treated in this way, if you haven't been loved with everything you have before, etc., those kind of triggers, you know. So this like coming the I feel like you're already so far into your healing journey, but they are the last bits of the healing journey. So they are all about this love stuff that, you know, that's gonna prove that you are actually respect yourself, love yourself, feel that you're worthy enough, etc. And it just says that, yeah, trust your path, like you're already doing it basically. So if you wouldn't feel, if you think, if okay, if there wouldn't be those kind of traumas that you needed to be healed until now, if you would have been fully healed, what would you think that you would be doing if you wouldn't have any fears, or like rejection fears, or self-worth issues, or on and off coming like negative talks, etc.? What would you be doing? But especially with the mirror card, I would like to read that one. Okay, it's 44. That might be important for you. So the filter of our own experiences is how we experience life 90% of the time. Through our own projections. When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors are revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what they could be mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? When have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who we admire and put on a pedestal. If we do not realize that we are attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise their level. So the bad is those we despise or envious of and put down. If we do not realize that they trigger something in us, then it is still yet to be healed and we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. Yes. So this like a good triggers is a triggers that is coming to me basically. And okay, trust your path. So it says that the universe is conspiring. Keep facing your true north. Your job is not to pave the path, but to simply keep facing your true north and take one step after another. If you do this, you can't go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver or doubt. Use your heart as a compass and put one foot in front of the other. If you follow the invisible trail of what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. Most people don't follow the highest call of their soul because they are waiting to see the end destination before they take the first step. This is the lack of control issues in here. You see? Okay, so if you take one baby step each day within a year, you will have taken 365 steps in your dedicated direction. If you want to write a book, write a page every day. If you want to change careers, do one thing every day in the dedication to do that. Before you know it, in just a year from now, you will turn back and look in awe at how far you journeyed. Keep moving and open yourself up to a whole new level of support and receiving. Things are not going to work out the way you are planning, but if you have a little faith and keep showing up, they will work out even better than you could possibly imagine. So don't micromanage the universe. Trust your path and let your soul lead the way. Okay, sorry for the reading part, but yeah, I guess that was interesting. I wasn't expecting to hear this part because everything was sounding so nice in here. But please let me know, group number 3, if this was resonating for you or not down in the comments. I would really appreciate that. If you like the reading, you can give a thumbs up as well. I appreciate that one as well. But please only take the messages as they resonate and leave the rest. And very much take care of yourselves. I hope to see you next time. Until then, have a nice week. Bye bye.